Okay, just started about 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Friday. We're at our first rest stop, about 3.5 miles in, and this little pond in the background. This would actually make a pretty good little campsite. It's been all uphill so far, so wearing this old man out. Well, good morning. First morning. Got my morning cup of hot tea. Had my oatmeal this morning, so life's going to be pretty good. Didn't rain last night. That's a good thing too. And kind of being quiet because I've got a couple of visitors over there that still haven't woken up yet. Going to be a great day. Praise the Lord. Okay, had to hike across the log to get across the river, so I didn't have to wade and get my boots wet. Okay, this is a long, hard climb. You can see the trail there. Not sure how much you can see behind me there. I'll move it over a little bit, but pretty spectacular view. Right past the top of Rainier Pass. Long, hard uphill climb. Man, feels good to level off even just a little bit. What you need to notice here is the drop-off. It's going to be very difficult for you to see it, but if you have a fear of heights, I do not, that's Rainier, recommend hiking this trail because it really pushes you. Well, it's decided to start raining, so I'm kind of sitting under a tree. Wow, not sure you can see it, but I'm getting hailed on. If you look down there close on the ground, you see a bunch of little white dots. Those are hailstones. Holy cow. This is the morning of day 3, and we're back to climbing hills. You can see a little bit of the trail there. A lot of the trail is really rocky and challenging and runs right on the side of the mountain. You can see the drop off a little bit here. And so somebody with a fear of heights might really struggle with this because there's a whole lot of the trail that if you stumbled and fell, it's going to be a long way down. And frankly, in a lot of places, you probably would not survive. So the trail is pretty challenging. This is the campsite at Sheep Lake, about 30 miles in. Here I am at Sheep Lake, end of day 3. Not doing too bad. I have a little bit of problem with one of my toes on my right foot. I think that toenail is going to be kind of messed up and I may end up losing it. Good morning, folks. Today is day 4 and we're going to be going from Sheep Lake up a pretty good climb right off the bat, and then after that it's kind of up and down, no more huge climbs. Slept pretty good last night. Still got some concerns about my right foot and the toe there. I taped it up last night, maybe try to keep that toenail from coming off. Clear blue skies. Looks like it's going to be a nice day. Let's take a walk in the woods. This is another area where you can see the trail is rocky and runs right on the side of the mountain with a very steep drop off to the side. This area right here, you're running right on the crest of the mountain with a drop off on both sides. So spectacular scenery, but challenging. Pretty tough to hold it steady when you're breathing this hard. Pretty spectacular view, that's for sure. And the trail is right on the edge of a cliff. Okay, This is a sight worth seeing. That's the lake I was at down there behind the tree. But as you come up the trail, here's your pass right here. I mean, boom, that's the low point. And then, boom, look at that view. And if you look over here closely, you can see where the trail runs along the side of the hill, probably through that pass right there. Wow. Hard, but pretty darn cool. Okay, this is going to be pretty cool. I'm just going over this little saddle with a sharp drop on either end. I'm not exactly sure where I am. Somewhere on the trail. Pretty spectacular. There's the trail. Just had a very nice visit from an Australian lady. And she's kind of like me, doing her first hike. You can see her shoulder there. First time she's seen snow, looking at Rainier in the background. And her pack's heavy too. I am standing at the top. I think this is the highest point that I'm going to be doing in this section of the trail. I think it's around 6,700 or 6,800 feet. All right, downhill to the next water. This is the burn from last year. This is Pipe Spring, and it's one of the few water places in about a 10 or 15 mile stretch. This is day 5, and pretty barren morning of day 5. Gotta start saving the battery on this phone. Pretty much right on top of a cliff. Stunning view, and there's Mount Rainier, and looks like the trail might go down a little bit. That'd be good. Day 5, we're back in the burn. Okay, this is a water source, so we are filling up on our water bottles and everything right here. So there you go. Just a little pipe creek. Well, I kind of wanted to take a break here, but it's just no place to sit down. Everything's covered in soot, and it's just kind of a nasty place, no shade. So I'm gonna press on, see if I can find a better place to rest. Okay, this is another burn, but this burn is probably 2 or 3 years old. The trees are all bare. All the soot has come off of them, and we're starting to get some undergrowth. Compared to that to the burn that you saw earlier. So here's the day 5 campsite. And come up this way, you can see up there is the trail. And right here is the little natural spring that is the water source for everybody. Well, good morning, folks. This is morning of day 6, and starting out a little early today. Going to do something a little different. Going to go a couple hours and then have my oatmeal and hot tea. See if that works better for me. Feet are still in really bad shape. Every step is pretty much painful. So right now I'm not thinking the second half is really an option. Just going to have to let my feet heal. Anyway, looking forward to about 11.5 miles today. That's how far it is to the next water. So 11.5 miles to go before I have any water. Right now I'm loaded up with as much water as I can carry. which of course makes the pack real heavy, which of course puts more stress on my feet. And that'll be it for the day. So we're gonna go out and try to have a good day. Okay, folks, we're on day number 7, and that is Mark Fiedler, and he hiked in to join me, which is really cool, and I'm excited about that. I've probably come about 4.5 or 5 miles today. Mark's probably gone 8 miles. Now he's going to have to turn around and go 8 the other way, which includes one steep hill, so he's an animal. So here we are, the morning of day 7. It's about 10:30. I've come about 4.5 miles, maybe 5, out of 12 that we're going to try to do today. This is day 7, and we're going to hopefully finish out tomorrow on day 8. Feet are still killing me, but what the heck? Life's a bitch and then you die. All right, see you later. This is the campsite, night 7, and right next to Mirror Lake, which is kind of nice. Come around this way, and there's Mark Fiedler getting his setup all put together. And if we come around this way, you can see Papa Oates, and he's doing the hammock tent thing. He's a thru hiker. Good morning, folks. This is day 8, the morning of day 8, getting ready to step out here pretty quick. And you can see a little bit of the background there. This is Mirror Lake, a real pretty place. Nice evening last night, talking with Papa Oates, a real dedicated hiker and learning a lot of things. And of course, very pleasant to have Mark Fiedler join me on this trip. We have about 8.5 miles to go today, so not really too bad. And not a whole lot of climbing, a little bit. We're going to start off with a little climb, and then after that it's mostly downhill into Snoqualmie Pass and the end of Section I of the trail. So looking forward to a good day today, looking forward to a shower, because boy do I stink, especially my feet and socks, holy cow. So looking forward to that. Thanks for following along, and we'll take some more pictures and video as the day goes on.